Out.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Mike,
I'm Morgan.
and you guys are listening to the Hear Me Out show. We got a pretty fun show tonight.
Back to the normal start. Thanks to Mike getting everything organized.
Yes.
I messed it up last week. That last week was bad.
Come on.
We're back though. It was good. You got to change up a little bit, you know.
Hey, yeah. And if you're wondering why we're playing some Irish music here,
The best holiday ever.
Yeah, got St. Patrick's Day coming up Saturday.
This is one of the only holidays that doesn't have an obligation. Like Thanksgiving, you got to make sure you see your whole family. Christmas, you got to buy everybody X amount of dollars in gifts. You know, Valentine's Day, you got to whatever. The St. Patrick's Day is just however you want to do it. Whether you just want to have corned beef and cabbage, whether you want to just not do it, it's fine.
Yeah.
But it's about like how you want to do it. You want to go out and get, you know, a little liquored up, then go get liquored up. But it's like a personal kind of holiday, you know? It's like a family.
Yeah, for sure.
There's no presents. There's no, you know, maybe I think you and I are going to make corned beef and cabbage, but that's way less of a stress level than like Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you got
everything's going to be perfect.
Yeah. I mean, I do have to say, for at least Irish descent, St. Patrick's Day does have a pretty big meal.
Yeah, but it's not like it's corned beef, cabbage, potatoes, maybe some soda bread.
Yeah, and maybe throw in some extra stuff.
And you just drink beer. But like Thanksgiving is like
turkey,
there's
stuffing,
40 people
yams.
coming over. Yeah, exactly. There's all these people you got to impress. If your son's bringing his girlfriend over, everybody has to be on their whatever, their best behavior. It's not like that. It's just...
And you don't have to... If you get drunk on St. Patrick's Day, nobody cares.
Yeah,
you get drunk on Thanksgiving, the family's going to remember that for a while.
Yeah, and then you're the weird uncle, or you're like the weird cousin.
that has to get drunk on a holiday?
He did, yeah, exactly.
Like, what's going on?
St. Patrick's Day, it's like that's what you do. It's like Cinco de Mayo. It's like you drink.
Exactly.
You take loaded Coronas until you are face first somewhere.
Yes, exactly.
That was a good start.
I like that start. That was a really good start.
Irish Pride. Brady is my last name. Doesn't get more Irish than that.
Maybe I don't have the Irish last name.
Yeah, but you act really Irish. You do really Irish things.
I mean, I got the Irish flag.
Bald head like an Irish.
Hey, it's St. Baldrick's Day.
Yes, yeah. Talk about it.
That was it was a lot of fun. It was more of an event than I thought it was going to be. Like it was an actual. They had a beanbag tournament. Went with my friend Garrett from work. He has some pictures up on my Facebook if you want to take a look. Mm-hmm. Pretty fun. I mean, got my hair shaved and.
Tell everybody what it was about again, just so this is going to be like a standalone one again. Just run through it real quick. So
St. Baldrick's Day, what it is actually I've heard of a lot of people who haven't heard of it yet, which I'm kind of surprised. But St. Baldrick's Day is an event, and it started off with, I believe it was 3 guys, challenged each other, dared each other to raise money for children with cancer. Mm-hmm. And the person, I don't remember how it got to the shaving the head parts. I think it was the person who lost or something like that. Then they all ended up all doing it. I can't remember the full story. And then it turned into where they raised, I think the goal was $2,000 each, and they raised over $50,000 just for the first time.
Yeah. So
it ended up being a big event for people to go out, shave their head, and raise money for childhood cancer, because childhood cancer is, even though adult cancer, it's pretty bad, it's 10 times worse.
It really is, yeah. It's...
Because as an adult, you can find it faster. As a kid, it takes a while for it to show up.
Yeah.
And by the time it shows up, it also spreads faster.
And it's also a kid.
By the time you get the cancer diagnosed as a kid, it's kind of already sadly, it's too late.
Yeah. And even if you make it to 20, 25, whatever, and I'm not trying to downplay anybody that's that age that has cancer, but you had some life. You lived a little bit. When you hear a 4 or 5 year old getting cancer, it's like, really?
Yeah, it's bad.
It's so bad, man.
It's horrible.
So do you have any numbers on how this event went, and how did they do well?
I do. Let me, now that you asked that, I wasn't prepared for this.
I knew you weren't prepared, so that's why I asked.
I didn't think you were going to ask this question.
Where's it out of? I know you know that. Where did it start? Where's St. Baldrick's? Is it like a church? Is it like a... Where did you go?
Oh, it was a bar.
Oh.
So it does a lot of different places.
Okay.
So
but it's
it
like
depends.
A national...
Yeah, and okay. I was originally going to... Because there wasn't really many events that I found for... There's only 2 in the Orlando area. Mm-hmm. So I was trying to work with Full Sail to actually put on our own St. Baldrick's Day event. But, again, it wasn't enough time to do so by the time I saw it, and all the logistics, it just wasn't enough time to market it, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So, pretty much anybody can put on an event. Next year, I'll probably put on an event.
Yeah, you'll be in a better
do
place
my own,
When you have a restaurant, you'll be able to do a full thing.
Hopefully I have it then, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well, we will at one point.
Yeah, and it's really cool.
Is it always the 10th or is it the 9th? What is it? Was it the 9th?
It's within March. I think it's actually
Okay.
St. Patrick's Day. It's legit St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, that sounds.
But it's a
Irish.
lot of times it's within the month of March. This
Yeah.
the group I went through this year. A lot of it, Johnny Fillins or something like that. Can't remember the exact name, but that was the bar. It was pretty cool. It's kind of like a biker bar.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was kind of like a biker bar. It was a big event. They had they had the beanbag tournaments. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Even though we lost in the first round.
You said what?
Huh?
Beanbag?
Beanbag. Cornhole,
okay.
beanbags,
Cornhole,
whatever you call it.
Yeah. I just didn't know what you said. I didn't know what the word was. I was like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, but the event I went to raised $40,000
Wow.
and shaved over 100 heads.
And that was just that bar?
Yeah,
Wow.
just that bar.
I'm sure there's way bigger events.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there is too. But
Yeah.
like this actually had a lot of the OFD, the Orlando Fire Department.
Mhm. Did they do it?
Yeah, a
A
lot of people did it there. They even had people on shift.
You didn't have to have like as long as hair as you did, right? That's
You
only
didn't have
you
to.
wanted to donate.
Yeah,
right?
because I wanted to donate. I
Okay,
want to
cool.
say it was 8 inches.
That's what your head was.
It was more than 8 inches, but I think the minimum is 8 inches in a ponytail.
You know the problem is you had all that hair outside of your head. Now that hair is inside of your head, is clogging your brain up.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
You look totally different.
I know, it's so
you
different.
had hair past your shoulders. You had a big beard. You keep on going like this, right? And there's nothing there.
Yeah, I keep like I'll be in the middle of class, bored as hell, and I'm like trying to play with my hair, and I'm like, wait, where is it?
I didn't have hair near as long as you did, but a couple years ago I had some pretty long hair. I had like, I don't say Bieber hair, but long hair like that.
Okay, yeah.
And
yeah.
it took me a while to regulate the amount of shampoo that I used after I cut my hair. You only
Instead
of bumping it,
I did it
you go
the
like
first
this,
time I
yeah.
showered. I put my normal amount of shampoo on, and I'm like, oh my god, it's all over the place. I like literally looked out and like looked in the mirror, and my head was like an afro of soap bubbles.
Well, you don't have to. The other thing is you don't really have to dry your head anymore.
No,
You
I
just
mean,
pat.
yeah,
that's it.
pat, and that's it. And it's not like I have to sit there with another towel and squeeze everything out like I did before.
Well, good. That's
Because I don't like. I'm not a big wet hair person. Like, if I lay down on something, I get freaked out if my pillow's wet.
Yeah, and you had long hair too.
Yeah.
So your hair was probably always wet.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's one of those things that might be selfish, but like you do something like that and you feel good about it. You
Exactly.
feel good that you helped. I'm sure you feel
I
good
miss
now that
it.
you're going to be moving soon, but you're going to be moving. It's going to be July soon, and you're like, I'm so happy.
Oh yeah, it's
to
gonna feel
have
so
long
much
hair.
better. It's
Yeah.
gonna feel so much better. It felt like you could feel the cold.
Yeah,
Like
you can feel it.
you feel the breeze on your head, and it's like, what is that? I haven't felt that for 2
You
years.
get like suntan on your head now.
I know.
I mean, you're not like bald.
I'm not
but,
as
like.
I thought I was gonna have a good tan line just because working in the sun.
Not really.
But again, I forgot we have to wear hats, so I didn't really, no room for the sun to get in.
You got a huge head too. Your head looks like a watermelon. I wish on a water. That's what my dad used to
My
say.
one-
When I would cut my hair, he would always put his hand. I'm wishing on a watermelon. He'd make a wish. Make a wish. Because you look like Uncle Fester.
Yeah, yeah. I got a friend who said, "You look like a thumb."
I think everybody with cut hair looks like a thumb, though.
Yeah,
I used to shave my head because I was an athlete and I was a baseball player, so it was just too hot, and I wouldn't shave my head near as like that style, but I would still have a lot shorter than this. And then I started, as the old people call it, cropped. I have a cropped haircut now.
yeah.
Cropped.
Yep.
Pulled.
Yep.
But I don't know. Good for you. That's not. There's a lot of people not doing stuff like that, and you did. So that's good. Thank you.
Hey, it's a lot of fun. It's something. It's something to do.
And you're helping.
You're helping out. I mean, giving hair to people who need it.
How did that work? Was it with St. Baldrick's? Or
I did it through St. Baldrick's. A lot of
Back it
people
up?
brought up. Well, they just took it.
Okay.
And a lot of people brought up Locks of Love, but I learned Locks of Love charge $60 plus to the people wanting a wig. So if I'm donating my hair and I'm
Why
like,
are you charging? Yeah.
yeah, why are you charging? Like if you're charging, I should
Especially
not that I
$60.
want this. If you're charging, I don't want this, but I should at least get some of that profit if it's my hair.
Well, yeah.
But then I guess
someone's
you
gonna
could
troll you
argue
for
that's
that.
kind of the same as Goodwill. You donate it and they sell it.
Yeah.
But this is a different story.
Cancer is not involved
Yeah.
when you're talking about the Goodwill.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Goodwill
these are,
still. I mean, the Goodwill still serves a pretty. People always say, "Oh, the CEO of Goodwill makes." So what?
Yeah.
Well, he made a business idea. It doesn't run itself.
Yeah,
still
Goodwill's
gotta pay
not
yourself.
a non-profit, right?
I don't know.
I don't think it is.
I don't know. I think that a lot of those companies do stuff like that though, where they say nonprofit, and then you look at the CEO makes $9 million a year, something like that. So
those are the
there's your
companies where like
profit.
2 cents of the dollar goes to
like
charity.
the Clinton Foundation.
Hey, we said we're going to stay
Less
away
than-
from politics.
Okay, but just one thing, less than
Fine.
6% is what they sent.
Okay.
Billions of dollars, they sent less than 6%. Okay, we're back. We're back to normalcy.
Yeah.
There's got to be one thing that we don't talk about politics. Maybe it used to be sports, not anymore.
Yeah.
But all right, what do we got? I don't want to
Yeah.
go.
Do
too
you
far
want to
there.
talk? I mean, we covered the St. Patrick's Day. I mean, again, fun event. I do challenge you guys next year to do it. Take a picture of yourself right now. I'm doing this challenge. If we're going to do a year, I'll do it again too. I won't be able to donate my hair because my hair won't be long enough. But I will grow out my hair for a year.
Are you going to do it again?
Yeah, why not? And we'll do before and after pictures.
How long was that? How long did you grow your hair after?
2 years.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
That's
So,
bananas.
here's the challenge. If you are a female and you don't want to go completely bald, stop cutting your hair now and just see if you can get it to 8 inches and donate that. You don't have to shave your whole head.
Or forget it. Just go Britney, 2007.
Hey, there was a lot of females there that were
Cut
doing
it.
that.
Yeah. Did
Yeah.
you see the commercial of it shows an older lady and she has a bald head. Obviously, you understand that it's cancer.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to it looks like it's her grandson because it looks like she's just a little bit too old to be a mom. And he's in the bathroom just butchering his hair. He's trying to cut it himself and it's all blotchy.
Really?
It's not bleeding, but
Yeah.
it just looks bad. And he's trying to cut his hair and then he walks out and his grandmother starts crying because he tried to cut his hair like his grandma so she felt good. Yeah. I know.
There was another thing where I don't remember if this was a commercial or a music video. I think it was a music video for a Rascal Flatts video where it was like I think this girl got cancer or whatnot. So of course with chemo she went bald, and it was around the prom time. So it was during their high school.
Oh yeah. I saw
And
that.
the guy asked her to prom,
Mhm.
and then showed up at her door but shaved his head.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's kind of
Well, I saw one thing like that, but it was the entire football team.
okay. That's really cool.
Yeah, so is there anything more on St. Patrick's you want to do? Is there anything more? I just got a completely inflammatory tweet, or excuse me, a text message that I'm not going to read it, but it was
That was a good one.
that was very funny. That was good. You know who you are. That was funny.
Yeah, but the Astros. I know you want to talk about that a little bit.
so
What
I saw
happened? I
this-
don't know the full story.
So I saw this picture, and it was obviously there's been a lot going on about how championship teams, like the Golden State Warriors, got quote uninvited from the White House because they shut their mouth off and they said that we would rather not go. So the president said, "Fine, you're not invited. Go somewhere else." So they went wherever. So there's been a lot of coverage surrounding the teams. Like the Patriots went with no problem. Tom Brady had a previous engagement, so he wasn't there. But the Patriots went with no problem. They gave him the jersey, everything.
Yeah.
The Houston Astros won the World Series in 2017. That's been quite well documented. I think everybody should know that.
Yeah,
So
we
they
were
went
watching
to
that
the
game
World
together.
Series. Yeah. So they went to the World Series. They went to the White House, and Jose Altuve, which is the MVP of the American League last year,
Okay.
unbelievable second baseman, great guy, learning English. He's what you want when you look at like a major league professional athlete. He's what you want to look at.
Yeah.
So a picture came out of him standing behind the president, and the president's going like he's giving his whole like little thumbs up. Nobody better. Nobody better. I'm the biggest whatever.
I'm the
So,
biggest fan.
I think my track record shows no.